deadline in game. Interesting moves, including a lot for the Blue Jays, which I'm kind of bummed about considering I'm playing as them right now. Looking at the trades here, the Blue Jays received Ross Stripling from the Dodgers for 2 players to be named later. Todd Frazier went back to the Mets for a player to be named later. The Mets also traded for Robinson Chirinos from the Rangers for a player to be named later. And an interesting one to me, the Reds traded for Archie Bradley, who's been having a terrible year, for Josh Van Meter and Stuart Fairchild. Cameron Maybin is going to the Cubs. That's an interesting boost. Brian Goodwin of the Angels is also going to the Reds for Packy Naughton. The Red Sox traded Josh Osich to the Cubs for a player to be named later. The Red Sox also traded Kevin Pillar, which was an interesting choice to me. He was one of our hotter hitters, I believe, to the Rockies for a player to be named later in 2019-2020 international slot money. The Cubs also picked up Andrew Chafin from the Diamondbacks for a player to be named later. The most interesting one to me here is that the Marlins traded Caleb Smith to the Diamondbacks, or the Diamondbacks traded for Caleb Smith by sending Starling Marte and then 2 other pitchers. But then so they added Starling Marte, but then they also traded Jonathan Villar to the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays getting Jonathan Villar for Griffin Conine. And then another big one also for the Blue Jays was they picked up Robbie Ray from Arizona for Travis Bergen. I don't know how to say that name. And the only other really big one, other than the Clevenger trade that happened today, Clevenger to the Padres, was Mike Minor from the Rangers to the Athletics. So if I didn't start the Blue Jays until tomorrow, presumably, or Friday, for roster updates, I would have Jonathan Villar and Robbie Ray on the team. And wait, they traded for someone else. Who else did they trade for? Ross Stripling. So I would have had another bullpen arm, another starting pitcher, and then Jonathan Villar, which I don't know where Villar fits into this lineup. Looking at it now, with Bo Bichette called up after his injury, my guess is that's what Villar is doing for the time being. He's going to take Bichette's spot. I don't know, because you've got Kevin Biggio, who can only play first, third, second, left, or right, which would be not really a problem necessarily if it weren't for the fact that obviously you've got Bo Bichette, who's going to play short, second, or third, primarily short, I'd imagine. You've got Teoscar, who's going to play the outfield, Grichuk, who's going to play the outfield. If they stick with Travis Shaw, he's got to play in the infield somewhere. Rowdy Tellez is on the team. He can only play first or DH. Vlad's playing first or third. Where does Jonathan Villar go? Villar's a second, short, third, or center fielder. The only thing I could think of is maybe one of these two isn't doing so hot. I don't know. I really don't know where Villar fits in. I'm not gonna take a trade because I don't want any of those 3 guys. An interesting trade deadline, to say the least. We're trying to win to keep the win streak alive. We're at 81 wins already. We've won 10 straight.
Now at the plate,
the first
Evan
baseman,
White,
number
he'll
12,
look to bring home that tying run from
Evan
second with a base hit into the
White.
outfield. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the base.
Your
Joey
attention,
Gerber
please.
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59.
Still bummed I didn't get a full season of Bo
Now
Bichette.
the catcher, Reese McGuire. A swing and a
Just
shot
that
hit
one,
down
bummed
the
about that a
corner.
little bit too.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning
right
instead
now.
of foul ball.
Down Jordan Romano, who should not be in the setup role. Wilmer Font should be. That's strange. I don't know why he keeps changing my shit around.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
Ball. That one stayed fair for Reese.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Nice.
The batter, number 8. Second
Standing in now, Kevin
Kevin
Biggio. And it's
Biggio.
fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a blast
back to back.
center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's
For a
way
4
out
lead.
of here.
Kevin blasted that one.
The right fielder, number 13.
The kids are playing. Let the kids
Lourdes
play.
Gurriel.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel.
Almost took the
Line
pitcher
drive,
with you
and
there.
That's a base hit into center field.
We take those, though. We take those.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right
The
now.
batter,
The pitching
number
staff
11.
might have to make an
Shortstop.
adjustment going forward.
Bo
Brady Lale is
Bichette.
on to pitch here in
Ladies
the
and
8th
gentlemen,
with nobody
your
out.
attention, please.
Into the box,
Now
Bo
pitching
Bichette.
for
So it's been a
Now
month
this is
since
hit
Bo
high
got
and
called up,
deep out to left.
and that's his 11th stinger.
Brady
It's pretty good pace.
Lale.
That's a very good pace, actually.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 11 for him
Bo
on the
Bichette.
season, as it's now a 6-run
He's my absolute one of my absolute favorite players.
Up next for the
it's
Blue
Well, if
not
you're
Jays.
just
the Red
joining us,
Sox.
that's
The
the
left fielder,
7th home run hit so
Teoscar
far in this game.
Hernandez.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds
Actually,
up a long
I guess one of
foul
just my
ball.
all-time favorite players of the active
Now
players.
this one
I
is
should say.
blasted to left field.
But we're
and
teeing
there's
off this
no
inning.
doubt about it.
The kids are playing.
Back-to-back jacks.
I like to have something, like a little saying for each team. Like in the Rangers opening package, it said the
Now
made
batting,
the made
the
to
center
mash
fielder,
Texas Rangers.
Here's
Randall.
Randall Grichuk.
Richard.
Whenever we
He'll
tee off
swing
like
and
I
hit
am
this
right
one
now.
hard, but
This one
foul
was all
off to
about let the
left
kids
and out of
play. Big campaign that started up a year or two ago. We're really letting the kids play with all these
The
homers.
0-1 delivery. Oh, could it be 3 in a
No,
row?
too high,
Center
not far
fielder
enough.
going back at the track.
Okay,
Gone.
made it out.
You got to be kidding me! Back to back to back
3 in a
home
row.
runs.
And the 5th one of the inning. It's all separated by a
Randall Grichuk
Lourdes
leaves the
Gurriel
yard with a
base hit.
solo shot. Number 31 for him on the season as they
5th home run of
widen
the inning.
this lead to 8 now.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
they'll make a
pitching
matchup
for the
move
Mariners.
here and bring on a southpaw
Number
to face the
52.
left-handed hitter Duet.
Ooh.
So digging in next
Mark
will be Travis
Travis
Shaw. Swung on, and this
No
one's
way.
driven in the air as well.
Oh, it don't
Deep
matter.
right
Travis Shaw
field.
taking the lefty deep, make it 4 in a row.
Open up the record books. Back to back to back to back home runs.
That would have been
A
7
solo
in a
home
row
run there
if
for
Lourdes
Travis
went
Shaw, number 25
We had
for
back-to-back,
him on the
then a
year,
base hit,
as they've
now
pushed
4
this
in a
lead
row.
up to 9 now.
deep. And the kids are playing. That was not even a power swing either.
The batter.
Rowdy
Number
Tellez
44.
the next to bat. There
Oh
it
my God.
goes. And are you kidding
5
me?
in a row.
Pencil it into the history books. Another home run.
That's 5 in a row and what would have been 8 in a row had Lourdes gone deep.
A solo shot here to
7th home run of the
straightaway
inning.
right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus
Unbelievable.
far as this lead got even wider.
They brought in the lefty and Sean Tellez still go deep. 5 in a row. Bo Bichette, Teoscar Hernandez, Randall Grichuk, Travis Shaw, Rowdy Tellez. The kids are playing.
Now batting.
To the plate
The
now,
third baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero.
So,
that could have been another
left
one.
Field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swung on and
No
hit
way,
in the
that's
air
foul,
again,
too.
deep down
Damn
the
it.
left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it
been
winds
another
up a
one
foul
again.
ball.
I'm not even power
Wind up
swinging right
and
now.
the 0-2 pitch. Here's another one.
No way.
That's drilled.
No
Swung
way.
to left. A leap and
Oh, are you
he's
fucking
hit the
kidding
wall,
me?
but managed to hold on
That
to
would
it.
have been 6 in a
Now
row.
Altavia
Number
comes on
10.
the pitch now,
Your
hoping for
attention,
better
please.
results than the
Oh
other
my
ones
God, I
that
almost had a
they've
home run
out
with
there
everyone in the
this
inning
one.
except for
Number
Lourdes.
53.
First
Yeah.
pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a
Altavilla.
hard liner to center
Come on,
field.
that is wild. I should have power swung
Is
that.
there now, and he has it.
What
Two
the
gone.
fuck? I could have had 6 in a row, but
Now batting.
he robs
Picking
it.
things up where he left
Kevin
off. Kevin Biggio.
Biggio.
It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His
Wow.
last at-bat is second home run of the game.
7
We'll see if
home
they'll
runs
pitch
in
him a
the
little bit
inning,
more
including
carefully
6 in a
this
row. Wait,
Lewis is
no,
there
that doesn't
to
make
make
sense. 5 in a row, sorry.
Into the box, Jake Fraley. He leads off this half inning in what
Leading
they
off
hope
for
to be a
the Mariners,
rebuttal to all those runs
the right
they just
fielder.
gave up.
Well,
Number
Matt, I
8.
think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the
Anthony
mouth
Pass.
by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they
0-1's
can
the count.
string something together.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss.
No
Strike
ball,
two.
2 strikes.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Ready with another 0-2. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
I can't believe that last inning. That's what I want on beginner
The
mode.
batter.
That's what I want to see
The
happening.
designated
more
hitter.
often.
Tim Lowe.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Lopes. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrated. To go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
0-1.
Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Popped high in the air. Guerrero over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4. Second
Ready to
baseman.
deliver. Here's the first
Shed.
pitch. Shed Long stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I don't know if he was Shed Long
Swing and a
Jr.
miss, and he's in
I got the count.
control,
0-2.
0-2.
Makes a difference to me, but
Not much you're going to do with that pitch.
And we'll
Anthony
have to
Bass,
leave it there as
killing
this is strike 3, and all set to start the
Leading
ninth
off
in
you
this
ruined
one.
it.
And standing
We could
have had
in the
7 in a
outfielder,
row.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes
And we
Gurriel.
kick off the ninth inning with a
0-1's the
swinging
count.
strike here. 0-1.
we could have 8 in a row. Sorry.
Fouled away.
And then if Vlad homered, we would have batted around with home runs. With 9 in a row. That would have been fucking insane.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Definitely an inning for the history books, though. Including 5 home runs in a row.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left
Biggest
center.
shocks for me were Vlad and Shaw getting it done against left-handed
Great effort
pitching.
to get there and
Or not
record
Vlad,
the first out of the inning.
Rowdy and Tellez and Travis Shaw.
Ready to take his hacks again. Bo Bichette, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that is off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
I'm going to call that a double and an error or a triple?
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on.
I'm going to say that was a true. I don't know, actually. Let's see, did they crowd it? Yep, that was a triple for Bo.
On forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of
Teoscar, that's fucking miserable.
He's had an incredible game.
Easy RBI chance, and you just blow it like
Crawford
that.
takes charge, and he's got it.
I mean,
2 down.
blow it.
Now batting.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he fouls this one off.
Altavia's got good velo.
Fouled off. Bichette at third with 2 away. Line drive to left.
Nope.
And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is
We're good with what we got here.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable
See Jordan
odds
Romano
of trying
go
to come back in
3
this
outs
one.
without giving up a run.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mainly on a long ball.
These guys know these bats still
Don't really have any
count.
long
Now,
ball
these
threats
For
in the
their
world,
own
but Kyle
stats,
Lewis
can't
got a
mill in your
buff.
Number
chances as a
68.
professional.
Jordan Romano, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do
Vogelbach
the
is the only
pitching.
power threat.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the
Haniger
hole
doesn't
now,
exist
down
in this
0-2. And another foul ball. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Come on, Romano.
And it's
Come on,
away.
Romano. Fun on airplane mode for a minute.
Again, he sends it out of play.
God, nothing comes easy to you, does it, Jordan?
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but
now here's a fly ball.
I told you, Jordan Romano can't go 3
Going
outs
back
without giving
is
up
the
a
right
run.
fielder to the
Mainly
track.
on a home run.
See you later. Over
Jordan
the
Romano
wall, a
sucks.
home
I'm no longer
run.
using him after this. This
And
is his
now
last time
Sam
being used.
Haggerty.
Up next is
As
Seattle.
he swings and misses
No
at
left
first
fielder.
pitch.
First pitch at bat, and he gives up a dinger to J.P. Crawford.
1-1. He comes into this
Haggerty.
appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Nope, that's down.
Ball 1. From the windup.
When someone does bad, I usually leave them in until they can at least
Down
finish the
first
inning.
baseline. But a foul
Jordan
ball,
Romano is really
1-2
going to
now.
test that for me, it seems.
Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now
Next
batting.
for Seattle.
Center
Oh, yeah,
fielder.
Kyle Lewis.
He went deep
Kyle.
earlier, and he's 2-for-4 to this
Lewis.
point.
I missed out on his buff.
In there, strike
I'm a
one.
little pissed about that.
1 out, nobody on.
It wasn't bad for me in my Mariners run, but
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield.
nice play, Travis.
Shaw is there, 2 down.
All right, Jordan Romano, is your ERA going to be sub-3 after this at-bat?
Now
Mariners
batting.
are
This is
down
gonna
to
be
their
the last
final
time
out
I
use
now.
him.
And into
Kyle.
bat next, the
Outside
third
of the
baseman,
computer
Kyle
uses.
Seager. Fouled away.
And that's, I have no control whether or not they're going to be friendly
Wind
to you.
up and the 0-1.
Aye.
It's a good slider.
0-2 is the
Bases are
count.
empty here
It
with
sucks.
2
'Cause,
men
like,
out.
I don't dislike his pitching animations or
Swing
his
and a
stuff
miss. He
entirely, but
struck
he just
him out,
sucks.
and that'll do it here as the ball game
But we'll take
is
that
over.
win. Big blowout, held strong to secure the win, and a bonus for blowout. Those are always good. Those are always important. Trade deadline. We're looking at Zach Plesac for an A and a B. Plesac has yet to be used in the majors this year. Zach Britton for Joe Panik, who also has yet to be used in the majors this year. Or Andrew Miller. They want Santiago Espinal. Andrew Miller's not having a good year. Trading away Joe Panik would hopefully call someone up to fill in that lineup spot, but my guess is it won't. That bench spot, I should say. Because I already have a backup catcher, a backup first baseman, and a backup outfielder slash infielder? Yeah. You just can't play shortstop, which I'm assuming Joe Panik can. Yeah. I don't mind parting ways with Joe Panik necessarily, but for Zach Britton, I don't know. You know, like looking at it, Luke Jackson's doing just fine. Romano is not, but whatever. Barocchi's doing just fine. Wigaspeak is doing fine. Wilmer Font is doing more than fine. AJ Cole is the only one not doing fine. Anthony Bass is doing okay. Sam Gaviglio is a long relief. He should be in the rotation because he's not doing bad. Chase Anderson should be out of the... I need a starting pitcher. Zach Plesac it is. Hyun-Jin Ryu at the 1 spot, Lance Lynn at the 2, Plesac at the 3, Roark at the 4, Pearson at the 5, Gaviglio in the bullpen, long relief, Anderson in the bullpen, long relief. We lost Wagaspeak, but that's fine. U2 swap. It's a formidable rotation now, especially with this 1-2 punch, and the Plesac can start to progress a bit here. 25 years old, B potential, already 78 overall. Tanner Roark's having a good year. Nate Pearson's progressing pretty well now. That should be fine for pitching. And the lineup's already a beast, so I don't gotta worry about that. I just need to reset everything again one more time. Rowdy should be DHing. Florida should be in the outfield somewhere. Why is Travis Shaw in center? He cannot play center field. I don't know why this has him in center field. That's strange. And then everyone's where they should be now? No. Lourdes should be in right. Because he can't play center. Yes, and Grichuk in center. Okay, that's fine. And the lineup went Cavan, Lourdes, Bo, Teoscar, Grichuk, Shaw, Rowdy, Vlad, Reese. Switch those. Lourdes also can't play center field, so it's weird that they have him out there like that. Travis Shaw should be in the lineup over Rowdy Tellez because he's a better fielder and better hitter. And then that's that. Okay, so then the lineup was Cavan, Lourdes, Bo, Teoscar, Randall, Shaw, Vlad, Reese. Against lefties for the DH. That's where Daniel Vogelbach will come into the picture. And Brandon Drury ends up getting the bench spot now. Because Vogelbach will play first. Tellez will DH. Lourdes is in right field. Grichuk is in center. Vlad's at third. There we go. Everything is right in the world. Leading off was Cavan. Then Bo. Teoscar, Randall, Lourdes, Vogelbach, Rowdy, Vlad, no, Jansen, Rowdy, Vlad. No DH. This is the only time Vogelbach gets to start. Or no, he's going to start against lefties entirely because Shaw isn't bad against lefties, but Vogelbach's better, and then so is Rowdy when it comes to Shaw. You're out, though. You're in. And that's that. Okay, so everyone's where they should be, it looks like, except for that. Did I change that here? I did. Cavan, Bo, Teoscar, Randall, Lourdes, Vogelbach, Jansen. There we go. Cool. I'm feeling good. If I get a Zach Plesac player boost. This shit out of here.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto.
Leading off
And
tonight
we are
for
set
Baltimore,
for baseball here
the
this
second
evening.
baseman,
To third,
Hanser
reined
Alberto.
in. And there's
He's
one
out.
gone to begin the evening.
Good lineup to make your debut against. Actually, no, the Orioles got a little bit of a lineup. You know, Anthony Santander's having a good
Anthony
year.
Santander.
In real life and seemingly right now, I just got a little peek at his
Well
stats.
behind
one's
that
the count.
fastball. It's a swinging
Santander.
strike. Guys, as the
He can
Jays
handle
take
righties.
the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This
Yeah, we got a
team is
double-digit winning streak, and
rocking
we've already
in
won
all
more
facets
games than
right
some
now,
teams
and
will
they're a
all year,
fun
and it's
watch.
July.
Batting
So it's
third.
backwards K on the
first
changeup.
I mean, like, I'm not just saying, like, oh, you know, like the Orioles are the worst team in baseball, and they might only win
I think
47
for
games
every
this year. I
player,
mean,
for
like,
every
we've
former
won
player,
more than,
that
like,
swing
what a
right
wild
there is
card
the
winner
reason
might
we
win.
need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to
Why
be
would
safe.
that extend the
Popped him
netting?
up.
The foul ball was,
McGuire
like, pretty
over
close
to
to
his
behind
right.
him, where all stadiums have had netting for
He makes the
years.
play, and that'll end the inning.
Decades. Pretty sure.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Leading off for Baltimore, the designated hitter,
One thing I'm actually not too much of a fan of
Severino.
is when you
Into the
trade for
windup,
a
here
starting
comes the
pitcher,
0-1.
or really anyone, it has you do their player spotlight the same day. Like, if it's the trade deadline
Lofted in the
and
air
you
out
add a
toward
starting
right
pitcher,
center.
he's
Right
not going to
fielder is
start
on
on
the
the trade
run.
deadline for you,
He gets
unless you
there
made
and
the
makes
trade
the
at,
play
like,
for the first out.
right at midnight, or like as the clock was ticking into the deadline, like day in general,
First
and then
pitch
they
of
hopped
the
on a
at-bat
red
on
eye
its way.
Batting
and
fifth.
had been well
San
rested
Francisco
already.
is in
But even
for the
then,
play now as he
you
swings
just don't
and
see
misses
it. It
here
doesn't
at strike
happen.
one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a couple.
So my issue
or
is,
he was
like, you
sitting
got to
off
do like a
speed that day.
headcanon type deal where
Behind
it's
0
like,
and 2
oh,
now.
you know, the Blue
Nothing
Jays
in
traded
2
for Zach
count,
Plesac
and the pitch.
a couple of days ago,
Big curveball
and
is
he's
in
just
there
now
for a
starting
called
today.
third strike, and there are
and
two
then it's
gone.
like, oh, the Blue Jays
Big
didn't make any
curveball
deadline
for the
moves.
strike out there, and that came after an absolute
Batting fifth,
missile of a
the
fastball.
shortstop,
Even if you recognize the
But one thing that I
breaking
do
ball
like
out
about
of
trading
his
for
hand,
guys that have been in the
it's
minors
so
all
hard for
year,
hitters to sit
in
back
this case,
long
Zach
enough
Plesac,
after
who
they've
obviously
seen a
is not a
really good
minor
fastball.
player.
Only
you know.
the best can keep their hands back on those.
It's at the end of the
And he
year,
popped him
when I
up,
look at his
drifting
stats,
back
I don't have to be
behind
like, oh,
first.
between here and Cleveland he did this. It's all strictly
Tellez has got it,
what
and
he
the
did
side
in
is
Toronto.
retired.
She's home early. Oh, it's 8:44.
Standing in, Ryan Mountcastle.
Leading off for
as we are all set
I'm
to
mad that I
begin the
missed the
third
call
inning
for
in
Ryan
this one.
Mountcastle.
And he fouls this one
Mountcastle.
off.
Baltimore. That's why I'm definitely going to do at least a third
Into the
run.
windup, here comes the 0-1.
But I'm going to have to wait till the end of the year.
Wow,
I got to
And
count
I
0 and
might
2.
have
right there,
to
but that one was
keep my
pretty
PS4
much
hooked up.
middle,
This isn't
center
like
cut, tough pitch to
download
take.
it on my PS5 backwards compatible. I don't know how it's
The
going to work.
next
So I don't have
0-2.
the disc.
Hit on the ground to
If I have
third.
to wait,
He's
there's
got
4
it.
more weeks of the regular season.
Throw to first
Oh.
in
And then we're gonna have a
time, and
month
the
of
leadoff man is
postseasons,
gone to
if
start
not
the
more
third.
actually, because of the extra playoff teams.
First pitch
I'll have
of
to wait
the
till at least
at-bat on
November.
its
Batting
way.
the third
Yanked
baseman,
high
Well,
and
probably
deep down
October.
the line
I
in
believe the
right.
last roster
Green.
update is
And it's a foul ball. The windup
is
and the
the
0-1.
last
No, that's
live switch
down.
roster update is the last day of the regular season teams. I don't think they do one for postseason.
Now
You'll
the
still get like
fastball
your
is
insider
down
edge
the
for
1 and
certain
2.
players.
Bases are empty,
Like
one man
say, you know, the Angels make the playoffs. Mike
out.
Trout
Swing and a
might
miss
be
here as he's
97
down on
overall
strikes,
for some
so
reason.
it's 2 up, 2 down to
But
begin
since
the
he's
third.
facing a right-handed pitcher,
Pitching
he's been
1
hot or
on
whatever,
is
like it'll
changing
be
location
99
and
overall.
upsetting
The
the hitter's
center
Oh, and
pitch.
1.
You do that,
Number
and
31.
everything's
I
going to
don't
be
know.
fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Ready with the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Lays off that time, and it's 1 and 2.
I got the count. 1
Well,
and 2.
that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will.
We're just about set to go here as
There
the
you
Blue
go
Jays
away.
come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that has really been
Ready to deliver. Here's
Leading
the
off
first
for
pitch.
Baltimore, the
A
second
swing
baseman.
and a shot hit
Hunter
down the corner.
A lot of shiny
But
new
it
toys for the
bends
Blue Jays
just
this year.
foul into
The
the
call of
second
Nate
deck.
Pearson, trading for Lance Lynn. Yeah, I'm
Now
talking
got
about
him a
in-game
swing
here.
out of
No
his
balls,
shoes
Now
on
2
that
strikes.
one, nothing in
Zach
2.
Plesac.
Still all zeros in the run column here in
Trading
the
for
fourth
Jackson.
inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
And then
Oh,
just
you
the
have
kids
to love it. You know,
emerging.
Matt, we have
Bo
so many of
Cavan,
these
Vlad
games that are
Lourdes,
12 to 10,
Teoscar,
9 to 8. It's nice to see
and Rowdy
a
to an
low-scoring
extent, I
pitcher duel for once.
So the
supporting
breaking
cast
ball
of, like,
locked him
Randy
up there.
Pritchard and Travis
Hanser
Shaw.
Alberto
Now
becomes
batting,
the first
right
out of the
fielder.
inning.
Oh, he engineered you in
Anthony
the
Oh, one's
offseason.
the count.
Stand in
Santander.
for a second time here as he
This is a very
swings and
different team
misses there.
compared
It's
to last
0-1. Swing and a miss out in front
The
of a
count.
changeup.
0-2.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Ball. That's
Breaking
down.
ball called just a bit low.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately.
3.
Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches
What do you mean
away.
lately? This is his
Fastball,
first start of the
strike three
year, unless
called
you've been
as
paying
he couldn't
attention to his
pull
minor
the
league
trigger,
starts.
and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Renato Nunez
0-1.
is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. New inning set to get underway.
Leading off for the
Standing in is the DH,
the designated
Pedro
hitter.
Severino.
Things
Pedro
not looking very good so far in
Severino.
this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one
Good
in the
boy,
8th
Bo.
or 9th inning.
And Bichette settles under it. There's 1 away. Here comes the first pitch.
Now batting,
Chance
the catcher.
Cisco swings
Oh,
in.
I'm
one's the
interested to
count.
see how the
He's down
Padres do
0-1.
now. They've got a solid
the
1-2
pitch.
punch in Chris Paddock and
Swings
Mike
Oh,
through
Cleveland
for
Clevenger,
strike number
Donaldson,
2.
and that has been
Man, as a pitcher, you have to
had
love
been good. I
pitching
think he
0-2.
kind of slowed down a little
Multiple
bit.
ways,
But,
up, down, in
still.
and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways
they
to get
don't have
guys out.
Kirby Yates
He
though.
froze him on the
which is a
breaking
big
ball that
difference
time.
maker.
Chance Cisco becomes the second
Now
out here in
batting,
inning number 5.
the shortstop.
Fouled off.
I'm sure right about now
Matt
everybody in San Diego,
Vallega.
including
No
Kirby
runs,
Yates, was
no
wishing
hits,
Kirby Yates was
and
on
no
the team.
errors for the Orioles
I
so
don't think
far.
you can just opt back in.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with
And
this
obviously
stuff all
Tatis
game,
doing his thing.
the offense
Machado's
better
getting
step
pretty
up.
damn
Somebody's
hot.
going to have to pull a trigger a
Hosmer's
little
been
bit
a lot
earlier
better
in
this
the
year.
count.
They added Mitch Moreland, who has been hot,
Biggio makes the play and the inning is over.
and what else do they have? Tommy
All
Pham's
set
done
for
for
the
the year.
start of the inning and coming
Leading off
forward
for
the
the
rookie
I believe he is.
outfielder,
Yeah, Tommy
Ryan
Pham's hurt.
Mountcastle. High
Ryan
fly
is done
ball
for the
out
year.
to straightaway
Mountcastle.
center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 0 for
now
1.
batting,
For him here in this
the
one.
third baseman,
First
Rio
pitch coming. Here it is.
Ruiz.
It's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Out in front of that one, but he stays
like
alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Breaking curveball there.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Corkscrewed that one right down.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
9.
This guy is really locked into the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now.
0-1.
Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
I got the count. 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to... 7th inning, ready to roll.
Need more run support that way.
Is the second
Get
baseman.
like a guaranteed in line for the win.
0-1's the count.
So if we win this game, at this point,
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate.
For at least 2 plus signs.
He is,
and
this hitter's going to adjust his batting glove, and he better be ready in the box.
There's one. So we're up to 10. So sometimes 10 doesn't get you across that double-digit strikeouts threshold for some reason, though. You've noticed
Now batting,
double digits.
right fielder,
and it's fouled away.
So
Santander.
sometimes you have to get to that 11th.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I think it depends on how long into the game you pitch. I don't
Bouncer
know.
to the left side. And quickly, there are 2 away.
But if I can get one more out here, then I think through 7, 10 strikeouts should be fine.
Here's the first pitch to
Now
him.
batting, the first baseman.
Renato Nunez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a
That was a
fastball
no ball,
elevated
2
to
strikes.
get the party started.
That's a
Tried
ball.
to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure.
What a sliding catch in center by, I think, Travis Shaw.
Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as
Ladies
we
and
get
what in
another
the fuck?
look at it
Join us
here.
for the
We're back to
traditional
Friday
Look
Night
at
Baseball.
Travis Shaw going center. He shouldn't be out there, and I have no
Reno
say over that
digs
right
in
Leading
now.
off for Baltimore.
He comes in
But at
0
least
for
we're up
2
4-0
thus
now,
far.
so I'm sitting
We're
pretty.
moving right along
Hey.
with this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Protecting on 0-2.
Why
so
is
we'll
Travis
do it
Shaw
again.
in center?
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Fouled
It's almost
away.
like the thing that was absolutely infuriating and mind-blowing to me was how dumb this game mode was last year when
Now
it
a
first
swing
came
and a
out.
little tapper
Like
to
sometimes
the
it does
left
some
of the
dumb
mound.
shit, but
Throw on to
bro,
first in time,
it's
so the
nothing
leadoff
compared
man
to
is
what
set
this
down
game
to
mode was
open up
like in
inning number
19
8.
when it first dropped. Like so naturally the first thing I did when I saw this was,
delivery
new
to
game
him
mode
on
March
the way.
October, I'm going to take the Red Sox and do it.
Chance
The catcher.
Cisco.
It had,
Oh,
so obviously
the
Mookie
count.
Betts was still on the Red
Strike
Sox. They're coming off a World
Even though
Series
we're
win.
late into this ball game, this guy's velo is
More
still
often than
top-notch.
not,
No
This guy's a
balls, 2
horse.
strikes.
Behind 0-2
it would
now.
have Mitch Moreland in right field
Got him.
and JD
4
Martinez
outs away
in
from
left.
his date with history.
So then Andrew Benintendi would DH,
That'll
and
bring in the
Mookie Betts
versatile
would be
Pat
on the
Vallejo.
bench
The shortstop.
for no God-given
Big
reason.
fastball, and
0-1.
he's well
Not like
behind it
Mookie
with
had
the
like
swing.
a 100
Yeah,
average
I'm not
in
sure
July,
what the game plan
like,
is today. Too
and
many
you just couldn't
early
hit the ball
at all.
strikes.
Like,
They
it
got
was
to be a little
Mookie
bit more
Betts, he was doing
patient
just
at
fine.
the plate.
But they had
Stays alive.
whoever
Still 0-2.
Boston's backup first
2 out,
baseman
nobody
is.
on.
Because this was before Chavis got called up too.
And
I
he
can't
fouls
think of-
this one off.
Who the fuck played first?
Another protective swing that time, and another
played
foul
first when
ball as the
Moreland
count
wasn't?
stays at 0-2. Fouled off.
It wasn't Brock. Oh, Steve Pierce. Duh. So it'd have Steve Pierce at first. And that's the other thing. It would put Mitch Moreland in right
Hit on the ground
and not
out to
Steve
short.
Pierce at the very least, because Steve Pierce can
Throw
play
in
the
dirt
outfield.
with a
Yeah.
good
Or
scoop
he can
at
play
first,
left field,
saves
I
an error as
Like, just absolutely mind-blowingly dumb
here comes
shit.
the first pitch.
Leading off
Like,
for Baltimore,
way beyond
the left fielder.
this. And it wasn't just like
Strike the count.
a one-game thing where, like,
The
Mookie took a
0-1.
day off, Benintendi also had a day off or something like that, but so they put Martinez as a fielder and Benny DH'd or whatever. And I only had, you know, X amount of outfielders to back up. Like, it was, I would go to my lineup and it was constantly Mitch Moreland, right field. And leading off from that, like, it would constantly change your lineup all the time. So that's what I had to deal with last year.
So
that's the issue I've seen kind of get smaller as time goes on. But it's still a problem. Pitching rotation is the biggest problem now. The pitching rotation is almost as bad as that lineup example from last year. They eventually fixed it. I don't know if it was a patch or a hot fix or what, but I didn't see those problems again after that, or like through the majority of the season.
So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
But I know that early on, like I was doing that, I think day one when the game came out, playing Boston, March, October, Mitch Moreland, right field, Mookie Betts, bench, you know.
Call strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
We've come a long way.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball
that's
one,
off the plate.
taken just off the inside. Baltimore down to their final strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul.
There it is. A perfect game for Zach Plesac.
Perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it
what a debut.
Dominance out here in this one.
You get traded, you join your new team, and it's your first start in the majors all season long. 27 up, 27 down. Perfect game for Zach Plesac.
And I'm just excited. I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Wow, simply unbelievable. A perfect game, and with it, he secured a place of elite honor in the Major League Baseball history books, Dan.
Wow, D-Row, powerhouse performance.
And a lot of momentum.
He was truly dominant from the first pitch to the last in every way. What a gift he gave us and everyone watching, and what an exhilarating moment for this organization. Just incredible.
So let's let that momentum soar. What is our win streak at? I believe it was at 10 2 moments ago. Not at Zach Plesac's player boost, but the one before that. We've won 23 straight. 94 wins. The second most wins is the Dodgers at 75. We have 19 more wins than them. Cavan Biggio getting a player boost against his dad's former team.
Well, in case you didn't already know or needed a reminder, Cavan Biggio is a pretty important player for this
Leading
club.
off tonight
Into
for
the box
Toronto,
now, Cavan Biggio.
second baseman.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Biggio.
Oh, Cavan, you get a hanging curveball like that. That should be in the seats. 1-0 Toronto. Thanks for coming.
Strong. Call this one as he comes in
Especially
to put
with
it
the
away
power
for
that
the
you have
first
against
out.
righties, and I power swung that. I need to get a player boost with Cavan. I got one with Bo, and I've got one with Vlad.
Carlos.
The 0-1.
Score.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has
You can't drop that ball.
Throw just
In time to get the out, but I had a chance of getting the lead runner there. Okay, at least our run didn't score.
Digging in, Cavan
The batter,
Biggio.
number
0
8.
for 1 for him
Second
here in
baseman.
this one.
Cavan Biggio.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Driven
There you
to
go,
right
Cavan.
field and
Grand slam, Cavan Biggio. 5-0 Toronto into the second deck
It's a grand slam.
for his 30th home run of the year.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can.
Nice.
So here's
6-0
Josh
early.
Reddick. Couple
Batting
of hits
sixth.
for him in 4 trips
right
to the
fielder.
plate last night.
Josh.
We got Lance
Play
Lemon
ball
on
here
too.
as this is on the ground to third.
He's
For
out.
one. On
Beautiful
first,
double
and
play.
it's a
Good
quick
defense,
two
Kevin.
as Reddick bounces into a double play.
So it'll certainly be interesting to see after all the roster moves are made in game and improvements, you know, who gets attributes increased and whatnot. It'll be interesting to see where the standings are for the teams now.
McGuire stands at first with one out. Line towards center field.
Nice there.
But sadly for him, this will head
I'm
straight
bummed
to
that the Red Sox got rid of
center
Kevin
fielder as he puts it
Pillar,
away without
but at
much
the same
trouble
time,
for
I'm
the
very glad that we kept
So up to the
everyone
plate next
intact.
will be
The
Jose
batter,
Altuve.
Devers,
The
JD,
second baseman,
numbers in this
Vasquez.
matchup.
Very
He
bummed
has
bum
7
Moreland
hits.
too, but
Yeah.
Dahlback is
Seven
promising.
He also
Chavis
has-
as well.
And there's out
Apparently,
number
we got a
2.
legitimate an infielder with legitimate power or power potential. I don't know, one or the other.
Bottom of the inning
We're obviously
now.
gonna have to
And next
fill
to
a
hit
hole
is
at
the
second
catcher,
base.
Garrett Stubbs.
But even
This
then,
one doesn't
the
look
catcher.
good.
you know, where I still don't necessarily see the kid plays if everyone progresses the way they're supposed to. Chavis is going to be a pretty solid hitter. Dahlback's going to be a pretty solid player.
Stepping up to the
We
plate.
already got
Kevin
Devers and
Biggio.
Bogarts on the other
He
side of
can
the
drive
infield.
another one out of the
And they're all
park, just
young.
like he did back in the
Biggio.
second. Swung on,
There you go,
and this
Kevin,
ball
multiple
is
home run game,
absolutely
a grand slam and a
crushed.
solo.
Forget about it. Gone.
Second deck again.
Into the upper deck.
Kevin putting on a power display in Houston.
Long ball is playing in
Biggio
this one.
going
That was
deep.
the 4th blast of the game so far.
In Minute Maid. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the
At
Red Sox. I
plate,
really
number
don't.
31,
Now batting.
0 for 2 on his
Number
Everyone's talking about, oh, yeah,
34.
look at the future now. We got so many good prospects for the future. Yeah, but like,
Chopper
you know,
up the
these
middle.
kids are.
Bichette picks it up cleanly.
Wow, I'm surprised we got the lead runner.
But no real
No,
shot
he's in
at
there.
2 as he's safe easily at first.
You know, say we get kids that are like 21 or whatever, these prospects.
Well, fire up the highlight reel.
Like if we got
Biggio
some 18,
just had a
19-year-old
game to
prospects, it's
remember
one
with
thing.
the bat.
But like,
Boy, did he
if we got like a
ever,
21
man.
or
This is
22 or even
exactly
23-year-old
what this team
prospect who's
was
got good
looking for
potential,
from him.
Yeah, if this is any kind
where are
of
they going to play?
preview
Because Chavis
of
is
what we'll
young,
be seeing from
Dahlback's
him
young,
going
Devers
forward,
is very
it's gonna
young,
be a real
Bogarts is
boost
young.
for this ball club.
You know, we're going to
You
have
can
all
bet the
those
boys in the
guys,
clubhouse
well,
are
at least
fired
Devers
up
and
right
Bogarts,
now
hopefully, for
because
another 6-7 years. Bare minimum, hopefully. Where are they going to go? Can they transition into the outfield? Are we going to have to replace Andrew Benintendi if we can't get it together? Jackie Bradley Jr. Oh, it's 24, 25, 26. 26 straight. You know, Jackie Bradley Jr. has pretty much solidified himself as not really a hitter, but definitely a defender. But that can only get you so far. Okay, got distracted. I'm back. See if we can bounce back after dropping our first. Oh my God, we're at 98 wins. This is insane, and I love it.
We're in a close contest here between division rivals. And guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe?
Hey, no doubt about that. A win against a division rival is much more valuable. In fact, in addition to gaining a game in your win column, you're also putting them one more behind in the loss column, which guarantees that your position in the standings is always improving. At the end of the season,
I feel like we've probably already clinched
rivals
the
that you are
division.
measured up against. So, absolutely,
right
these are the games.
And if we haven't,
you
this
want to win.
series will
Joe
do that.
Wendell is at the plate now, and he's
Can I-
quickly behind
you know
0-1.
what? Is that his first pitch? It was. Yeah, so I have to stick with Jordan
And now
Romano.
pitch on the way.
3 batter
I
minimum.
just couldn't pull that one back in
Oh,
time.
What's his ERA at?
And
Under
it's
3.
0-2
Good
now.
for him.
Hit out towards second.
Oh, what a
diving effort
knockdown.
here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily.
A
and
for
will
effort
almost
there. That was
certainly be
crazy.
ruled an
Up next for
infield
Tampa
single.
Bay.
Yeah, for sure.
And that will
third
bring in
baseman.
Yandy Diaz.
Yandy.
Fouled away. A hit in
Diaz.
2 tries for him so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really
Now
important
batting.
time for a
Let's
strikeout
go.
there, guys.
One strike.
Tying running
There.
first, so objective number one.
Meadows.
Can you imagine the amount of marketing that the MLB would probably miss out on, actually, if we're being honest with you. They suck at
And the
marketing
slider
their players.
gets him swinging.
Like
2
Trout.
gone.
Not a
That's
household
a big
name somehow.
strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with
Now
2
batting.
outs, it
If,
becomes a lot more
you know,
difficult
say,
to manufacture
if
that
we had a
guy.
regular season this year, like in 2020,
Well hit.
we had a full
Deep
season.
down the right
162
field
games
line.
with fans, everything's normal.
And that's
And the Blue
gonna
Jays
wind
did
up
what
hooking
I'm doing
just a
right
bit
now.
Foul, so a missed opportunity
Like, just
there.
the kids go
Panic's
off.
got it. Throw in the dirt.
How
Good scoop at first, saves an error.
Insane that would be, marketing-wise. All this lets the
Ready to
kids
begin
play
the
hot,
eighth.
fresh,
He's
young
set to go as the
faces.
third
You know,
baseman.
and they're
Vladimir
early
Guerrero
20s and they're
Jr.
just tearing it up.
Line towards center
Drop in.
field. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. So they're
The son of a Hall of Famer,
man
or
aboard.
future Hall of Famer. I don't know if that's
Hey, this guy's obviously seen
But he
it
will
all.
be.
Now
He's not
batting.
That's
already.
another
Second
hard hit
baseman.
single. 3
Captain.
for 4 right there.
Same
He's
with
looking
Dante
solid
Bichette's son
at
and
the plate.
Craig Biggio's
Stepping in
son.
now, Kevin Biggio. So go
Then you
after
got,
the
you know,
first pitch and
second
bounce it into
generation
foul
Lourdes Gurriel
territory.
Jr.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his
Teoscar Hernandez is
0-4
young.
ball game right here.
You know, just a young, incredible
The
team, especially if they
0-1
have Ken
on its
Giles,
way.
too.
Swing and a drive to right.
There's Cavan.
There it goes.
Way outta here.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Bo has the day off. Kind of hate that.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Here's Joe
whatever.
Panic.
Joe Panic.
Hit well again.
Just missed that one, Joe.
Down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the left
Stepping
fielder.
Teoscar
Teoscar
had an
Hernandez.
incredible first half.
Could really use
Very
a knock
chill
here.
here in
0
the
for
second half.
3 in the game so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Meadows is underneath this one. 2 gone.
All right. Randall.
Now
Randall's
batting.
Ready for
The
another
other way
chance.
around.
Randall
Not a bad
Randall.
first half,
already
but kind of a chilly
pair of
first half,
long
but
balls on
then
his
tearing it
line
up
in
since
this
the
one,
start of the
so we'll
second
see
half.
what else he has in store here.
Oh, this guy's got a sinker. What am I doing?
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to left field. Meadows moving back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the
leading
corner
up for the
infielder,
Rays,
G-Man
time.
the first
Ryan
baseman,
Barucki. On the
G-Man
pitch out of the
Joy.
bullpen in the bottom
Your
half of the
attention,
eighth.
Jackson in case.
now
If
pitching
he's
for
still
the
a save
Blue
opportunity in the bottom half.
Pitch in the
Number
at-bat
56.
on its way.
Ryan Barucki.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Oh yeah, G-Man's a switch hitter now.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate.
Forgot
It's a
about that.
strikeout for route number 1.
Now
First
batting,
delivery
the
to him on the
designated
way.
hitter, Yoshi.
I mean, he used to be a switch hitter like in the minors.
0-1,
But then he
here's
got
the
called up. He
pitch.
was pretty much hitting
Sent on the
exclusively
ground
as a
out to
lefty,
second.
doing the opposite of what Shane Victorino
In
did.
time
Shane
for
Victorino
first,
started
and
off as a
two
switch
away.
hitter, then eventually just kind of switched into being exclusively, I believe, a
Standing in
right-handed
Kevin
hitter.
Now
Kiermaier,
batter,
and they're
center
down to
fielder,
the final 4
Kevin.
outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too
Kiermaier.
good for them right
One
now,
strike.
Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects
off the
right
glove.
off him. The throw into second. Not in
Almost
time.
got him.
He's in there with a double.
I don't think I would have caught that if it fell in
Well,
front.
lefty on
If
Now
it fell in
batter.
front, I
This is
probably
a
would have had a
tough
chance of
matchup,
holding
but
to
he
one.
stays
but-
in there, keeps that front shoulder closed,
Rocco.
and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Grounded up the first baseline.
that's foul.
This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and
Nice.
that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2. Out double. Brandon Drury will
Leading
bat
off for
next.
the Blue Jays.
He's
Brandon
hitless
Drury had a
in
lot of
30
RBIs
at-bats
early on
to
this
this point.
season with no home
Brandon
runs.
Drury.
Hit to short. Throw
Not
on
that
to
he's like a
first for the out,
prototypical
and
power
that
hitter,
is how the
you
ninth
know,
inning
expecting
gets
to hit 30
underway.
home runs or whatever, anything like
Now
that.
batting, the first baseman,
Stepping into the box,
Daniel
Vogelbach.
Vogelbach.
Singled his last time.
Feel bad giving Vogelbach the shaft here, but I already used him.
Pulled high
He's kinda
in the
just
air
here.
out to right field.
He doesn't fit in between Rowdy Tellez, Travis Shaw, and Vlad Guerrero.
And the catch is made there.
Doesn't
2
really have
gone
a
here in the
play.
ninth.
But I figured I can platoon him.
Now batting,
So striding
Number 9.
forward now, Danny Jansen. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Grounded to short.
Wow, it's going to stay a save opportunity. I'll be damned.
On to first, and they don't come any easier than that.
So how about it, Luke Jackson?
All set for the bottom of the ninth.
Leading
And
off
that'll
for
bring
the
in the
Rays,
veteran catcher,
the
Mike
catcher,
Zunino. Luke
Mike.
Jackson, if the man
Oh,
called on to
no,
close
Zeno.
this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Huh.
Strike 2 called on the inner half.
No ball.
0-2
Two strike.
now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Oh, excuse me.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
the right fielder, number 18,
Joey Wendell stands
No
in
ball.
as
Joey.
the connect here. 0-1.
Wendell.
Look at his mean mugging over there. That snarling
High
his
and
face
deep
up at
down
me.
the left field line. And that will end up
Look
a
at him.
foul ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
That's a ball. 1-2.
High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman
Settling
number
in now,
2.
Yandy Diaz.
Yandy
Comes to the plate as the last
Diaz.
chance for his
0-1.
side. 2 out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. Good pitch as this is swung
0-2.
on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. In the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the
There's
catch,
win number
and
99.
That's the ball game.
That's the ball
One division
game.
rival gets a step up
Scared
on
to win.
another in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty, they do.
30th
And that's
save
a
for
lift
Luke
them.
Jackson,
But, you know,
99th
the loser's going to get some chances
win
at
for
revenge
Toronto.
because rivals within this division face each other quite a bit.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. 19 times in the season you take the field against teams in your division. So they'll be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. Let's hope they give us a lot more good games like this one.
August 13th, win number 100. August 14th, chance to officially clinch the division. Unreal. Our magic number is 1. The Twins' magic number is 39. The Angels' magic number is 38. The wild card magic numbers. The wild card's pretty much set in stone. So it's going to be. Yeah, it looks like everyone's all set here. The Indians, the A's, the Angels, and the Twins are all going to make the postseason. It's a matter of which two win their divisions and which two play in the wild card game. The Mets' magic number is also 38. The Cubs' magic number is 34. The Dodgers' magic number is 28. And it looks like the NL East is still up for grabs, and it's a 4-team race. NL Central is starting to be wrapped up by the Cubs, and the Dodgers already got the West pretty much on lock. But the wild card is certainly also a 5-team race, maybe 6 counting the Brewers, maybe.
Blue Jays are getting their first chance here in this game to clinch their division championship. Heidi, what was the feeling in the clubhouse going into this potentially monumental game? Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now batting.
Already the fastest
left
200
fielder.
wins.
Outfield
Teoscar
in the no doubles defense. Now the first
Hernandez.
pitch.
Damn sinkers.
Ani jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. He gets under it and makes the catch.
If that
in the
ball's
deep
anything
part
but a
of the
sinker,
field.
I bet you it's in the seats with that swing.
Now batting.
Here's Randall
The
Gritchick.
center
His
fielder.
matchup numbers
Randall.
with Hendricks. He's got 2 hits
Gritchick.
in 16 tries. He's also
Oh,
been a
my clothes are
strikeout
definitely
victim
warming
6
up.
times. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Fielded cleanly. And
Oh,
balanced
damn it,
throw
Randall.
is
How
right
are you so
there
slow
for
out of the
third.
box?
Here's
Either gotta stick
Jason
with
Hayward
Caviglio or
now.
go to Luke
It's been an
Jackson.
0 for 2 effort
Leading off
for
for
him
the
to this
Cubs.
point.
The right fielder, Jason
with Caviglio.
Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's down.
As it used to be a
The
bullpen
1-0.
arm. No, that was a ball, guy out there in the stands. That was a ball. That was the correct call. I agree with it. Even though it didn't benefit me, I agree with it.
And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot
Force
at
my
it
hand,
here.
why don't you?
And
Come
another
on.
foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate.
Fuck you.
Not going to see too many of those today.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Victor Caratini comes on with one
I've had some
gone
crazy
here as he
World
looks at
Series
a called
matchups
strike
in these
one.
March to October runs. But one of the
Hit down the
craziest to
line
me
at
probably
first, but
has
this'll
to
wind
be.
up
This
a
was
foul
early on.
ball, strike 2.
This was back in March still, I believe. No, maybe April at that point. But the Blue Jays were very low on the totem
This will
pole.
be a foul ball.
They were
and
long
it's still
shots.
0-2.
They weren't in the underdogs. They were long shots, which I think was undeserved. But
not a bad
Oh, that's
pitch
off
there
the
with
plate.
2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
so they were a long shot, and then I got a low underdog in the Colorado Rockies.
Got to be careful because
that
this
was my
pitcher
World
might throw
Series
him another one.
So he sets him down
Dig all the way
swinging.
back.
Victor
Up next for the
Caratini
Cubs.
goes down for out
The
number
second baseman,
2 in the top half. Jason Kipnis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck
Nice
him
Caviglio.
out, so it remains a
Now I got to go
one-run
through to
lead
Kyle
as they
Hendricks
head
for one more inning, or whoever their closer is, Kimbrel.
Your
Dan
attention,
Winkler
please.
enters
No,
the game
Dan
to finish
Winkler.
this one
Now
off here in the
pitching for
bottom of the ninth.
Chicago Cubs.
Okay, Dan Winkler.
Number 43.
Ready to go for the last half of the
Dan
inning, and that brings up
Winkler.
the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
The mayor.
Got a pitch to handle as this ball
Thanks for
is
coming,
hit
Dan
high
Winkler.
in the air and deep. And folks,
The
this
mayor
ball
of
game
Ding Dong
is
City.
tied.
Tying it up on the first pitch of the ninth.
Now batting.
Rowdy
Number
Tellez the next to
44.
bat. Swing and a long
way.
drive again. This one
2
to
pitches
deep
for Dan
center.
Winkler. Back-to-back solo shots, 1 to tie it, and then Rowdy Tellez to win it.
Santa Maria,
Your winners.
game over.
The American League East champions, the Toronto Blue Jays.
So it's a solo shot
us
to
home,
dead
big man.
center, and
Send us to
none
a
bigger
division
than
title.
that one as this ball game is over.
Win number 101 on August 14th, I think it is. Division clinched. All-times win record is going to get shattered at this rate.
So
Although
the
I'm not
Blue
going to be able to play
Jays
too much now.
Get the win and the
Bounce back from
celebration
down to C's
can
win
commence.
plus walk-off win bonus, so I get a little bit of momentum there. But it's
mid-August,
mid-August, and I'm not going to have too many more playing opportunities. I'm going to have the wins record whenever that comes up. But other than that, I might be lucky enough to get like a pitching opportunity or just like a pin a loss in division rival if I'm lucky. But those are few and far between once you've clinched.
They've been one of the best stories in baseball all season long.
But that's a lot of momentum,
It's great to
too.
see them get a division wrapped up. Huge congrats to this
Yep,
team.
win number 101 on August 14th to clinch the division. 102, 103, 104, 105. The Yankees are effectively out of the postseason pretty much. They can't clinch the division, and the wild card is way out of reach. But I love that I still get to bury them a little bit. At this rate, they're going to finish under 500, too. Yeah, they're 15 back in the wild card. They're pretty much done. Nick Nelson. Don't know who that is. Never heard of it.
So it's a tight spot here.
The right
First
fielder,
and second,
number 13.
1 man out, and that
Lourdes
brings up the exciting
Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Come on,
This
the
is hit
exciting
down the right
Lourdes
field
Gurriel.
line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the
Damn
air
it,
to
that's
straightaway
not so
left.
exciting, Lourdes. They told me you were exciting.
Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are
Maybe I
2
could've
gone
tagged on
now.
that. Hindsight's 2020.
The batter.
Of course,
Big
Joe
spot
Panning's in
here.
for Bo
First
again.
and second, 2 men gone,
Joe
and that'll bring up the former
Panic.
St. John's University standout Joe Panic. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate.
What a 2-run
and
double to
not
take the
in
lead by
time
Joe
as the
Panic.
second run scores.
We'll take it.
Wow, what a great
Now
piece of
batting.
hitting here as he
The
took
left
a
fielder,
big swing at that one.
Teoscar
Almost got it out of here
Hernandez.
for a 3-run blast,
Looks like
but he'll
Teoscar's
be
waking
happy
back up a
with a
little bit.
2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man
Having
on the
a pretty
mound
good
is more
series,
than a
having a
bit
decent
relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
in the air to
Teoscar.
right center and carrying well. Way
Trying to keep it
back
close
there
and not
now,
no more.
And gone.
Big 2-run
Home
shot for
run.
Teoscar Hernandez.
I know hindsight's 2020, but you can't throw that.
Hey, I
hit
just said that.
guy. Don't
Your
forget,
attention, please.
he homered yesterday.
Now
so you
pitching
know he's
for the
locked
New
in
York
and ready to
Yankees.
roll up there. We'll see
Number
if he learns
85.
from that mistake.
Lurie.
Randall Grichuk at the plate
That's
now.
a-
High
Damn.
fly ball out to straightaway center.
Fine, though.
Hicks is under it, makes the catch,
What a
and that'll
8-4
retire
lead.
the side. next for New York, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Yankees,
2 trips to the plate
the
thus
catcher,
far. AJ
Gary.
Cole enters to do the
So
pitching in
AJ
the
Cole's
bottom of
here
the
to
6th.
sub 4.
Called strike, a good pitch down in the zone.
Excuse me.
And it's 0-2 to
No balls,
Sanchez.
2 strikes.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss there as the
A lot of
breaking ball
strikeouts
takes
is
care
definitely
of him
this
for the
lineup's
first
MO.
out.
Big curveball for the strike.
So his 4.04 ERA is now
Out there
4.0.
that came after an absolute
The center fielder,
missile of a fastball.
Aaron.
Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of
0-1.
the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back
0-2
on
is the
those.
count.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well.
Back-to-back
so make
Ks,
it
AJ
back-to-back
Cole.
punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now
The left
pitch.
fielder, number
No
11.
problems for him on the mound
Brett.
since he's come out of the pen to start
0-1
this
is the
inning.
count.
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of
0-2.
a good outing so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will
What's his ERA right now? If I had to guess, like 3.96, right? Yeah.
continue.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over.
4.92
Looking at a
presumably.
fastball to end
Nice.
the inning.
Alright,
Digging in next will be
Leading
Travis
off for
Shaw.
the Blue
Past
Jays.
meetings against
first
Aaron
baseman,
Sessa, he's 1
Travis
for 4.
Shaw.
First pitch coming, here it is.
The
Shaw
mayor.
connects.
I didn't think I was
This
going to
is
get that
into
one.
Deep right field.
It was very high, and I thought I was on front.
Way
But
outta
into the
here.
third
That
deck.
got up into the third deck.
The mayor in deep into the New York night, even though it's the afternoon. Into the third deck.
A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. His second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
That's the happy to be here seats. You don't expect a souvenir up there. You're just happy
The
to
batter.
be at the ballpark.
Rowdy
Number
Tellez the
24.
next to bat. Swing and a drive to
Shaw
right
and
center.
Tellez back
Hey,
to
that
back
ball's
again.
gonna be way out of here. Back to
Shaw
back
went
home
440.
runs.
460 for Tellez. Well, I feel
Solo
bad that he
shot to
missed out
right
on a little bit at
center.
the beginning of the
Number
season on the bench.
28 on the season,
in favor
as
of
it's
Shaw
now a
and
6-run ball game.
Vogelbach.
Your
Adam
attention,
Ottavino
please.
comes on to pitch now.
Now
with
pitching
better
for the
results
Yankees.
than the other arms
Number
that they've
0.
run out there in this one.
Adam.
10 for
At the
Ottavino.
plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ooh.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He swings
Final hit that
and
ball back to Toronto.
crushes it.
3 in a
Oh, my,
row.
there is
Shaw,
no doubt
Tellez,
about
Vlad
this one.
Guerrero
And
Jr.
they've done it again.
440,
Back to
460,
back
432.
to back
Home run number
runs.
27 for number 27.
These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover
Now
off the
batting.
ball. I'm curious
Number
to get your
10.
take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting that night, but a lot
That's
of
one thing
guys
I'm kind
say
of
they
bummed
see the
about
ball
with
better
the Yankees
during
doing
the
so
day.
poorly is
You
I'm
know
not
what's
going to be able
funny,
to hit
Hero,
this
is I prefer
Little
to
League
pitch in night
ballpark in the
games as
postseason.
opposed to day games. I always thought it was an
Whether it
advantage
be
to the hitter, and
the
so far
LCS
that
or
looks
the
like it's
LCS,
the case
so
in this
second
one right
base
here.
is
They must be
Brandon
seeing the ball really well because
Drury.
they're
Making it
just
through the
absolutely
wild card. We're
smoking
gonna
the
have the best
baseball
record.
right now.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And
Oh, get
it's
torched.
gone.
Brandon Drury just over the low wall for his 20th of the year.
It's
That
a
was a
solo
laser.
homer for Brandon Drury. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far.
Ladies and
As
gentlemen,
they've
kids
widened
play.
this
Your
lead to
attention, please.
8 now.
Now
Ben
pitching
Heller
for
enters
the New
now in a
York
mop-up role as he'll try to keep
Number
the deficit
61.
right where it is.
Bad.
At the plate, Lourdes
Heller.
Gurriel hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
I need to take
The
his red
batter,
deck at some
number
point
2.
again.
Here's Joe Panik.
Shortstop.
He's got 3 hits,
Joe
including a double to this
Panik.
point. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first,
Out.
and it's in time as they're finally. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward
Leading
now
up
is the
for the
shortstop,
Yankees.
Tyler Wade.
The shortstop.
Down a little bit here.
Call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Your
And
attention,
it's
please.
fouled away.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number
Into the
22,
windup, here comes the 0-1.
Anderson.
And I'm not sure
Wow,
what it looks
can't
like
get fooled
he
much harder than that.
blindfold.
5.18 ERA coming in the
0-2
outing.
now.
So let's see how low I can get that. I would hope that
Still no
3
balls and
innings,
2 strikes.
if I can get through 3 innings without giving up a run,
Here comes
that'll get a
another
sub-5
0-2.
ERA.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll
Got
take it
him.
to the bag himself for the out.
The
Let's
bat.
see, 1 out, lowered it.
Now at
1
the plate,
point.
Second
Tyro
baseman.
Estrada. He was punched
Tyro.
out,
Okay, so I'm
looking
not
at
going to get a
strike
sub-5
3
ERA
last
if I
time.
scored all 9 outs without.
Strike taken up
giving
in the
up a
zone. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And that's the second
So
out.
it's a safe bet that Jordan Romano and Chase Anderson
Now batting.
will not sniff
first
any
baseman.
postseason.
Blue.
I don't care if I'm up 26
Boy.
nothing.
Voigt is in with 2 away
0-1.
here as this one swung on
I
and
don't
missed
think
for the
they've
first
earned that.
strike. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to
Oh my
deep
God,
left
Chase
field.
Anderson came in and managed to get his ERA high.
This has been quite a hitting display from both sides.
Number
Certainly
99.
So,
on the day.
Aaron.
sub
hey,
5
Manny,
ERA
they did a
now.
big error mark in
And I'm not even going to
the box.
bother
That's that
trying
short
with
porch
him.
in
I
right
will
field,
get
D-Row.
him this
But you can hit
3-inning
the ball out
save,
of just about any part
so
of
he
this
will
ballpark.
pitch the
Yeah, this
remainder of
place
this game.
plays sneaky small.
Assuming
I
he
know it's
doesn't,
got big
you know,
gaps, but
blow
the
it.
field is so juicy.
You know, if
As
it
a
gets down
right-handed
to like a
hitter, you
5-run
feel
lead,
like
I'll
you
probably
have
pull
to
him.
cheat. Not surprised by
Probably
what
not
we
7
saw
is
tonight.
fine.
Drury has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. New inning set to get underway. And
Leading off
next
for
will
the
be
Blue
a
Jays,
speed threat in the
the
form
left
of
fielder.
outfielder
Needed a good
Teoscar
series like
Hernandez.
this.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was
Damn.
an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. The center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Pulls
Damn
this
it.
one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 6,
Travis Shaw's
Digging
having
in
himself a
now,
good
game.
Travis Shaw.
Shaw.
4 RBIs, 2
First pitch
dingers.
coming. Here it is. Shaw connects.
Just missed
This
that
is
one.
sent to deep right field.
Not
Judge
that
is
deep.
going back.
Oh, it made it to the track.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off
It
for
doesn't
the
look very
Yankees.
promising so
Well,
far.
it's
Third
the
baseman.
least bit.
Moved in later
Miguel.
innings, down
Giving
by
up that
a
one
run
It's time to get some
didn't
base
raise
runners
Chase
and
Anderson's
hopefully a
ERA
long ball
too
to get
much.
them back into this one.
Only raised it .005. I mean, that's not
Late
a
now
good
is
the
sign.
designated hitter.
Clint Frazier.
Wait.
0 for 2 for him.
Frazier.
through
That's
this.
either a really good sign or a really
0-1
bad
count.
sign. In
Tardy
Chase
there.
Anderson's
No
case, it's
balls
not
and a
good
strike.
sign.
I think it's about time to choke up on that.
You know, if
bat.
your ERA is
Foot-
so
He's
low, like
awfully
if
tardy
you've
right
pitched
now.
so many innings
got
without
1 ball,
giving
1
up
strike.
runs,
From the
that
windup,
you give up
the
1 run and
1-1
it only
pitch.
raises your ERA 0.005.
Fastball right back to the mound.
You know, that's good. Oh, come on, Travis, get back on the bag.
And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Now batting.
Yeah, Chase
The
Anderson's
catcher.
Infield in the
Gary.
overshift here. Now the pitch.
Sanchez.
Sanchez
This is his
is in
swan
with 2
song.
away now as he looks at a
curtain
called
call.
strike 1. 5 runs, 8
But on the
hits,
flip side of
and
things,
no
if your
errors
ERA is
for
that
the
bad,
Yankees so far.
that giving up
0-2
1
is the
run
count.
Swinging
doesn't
strike, and now it's
budget
0-2.
too much.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff off.
Got him
Actually, I guess
looking,
that just shows
and that'll
consistency.
do it. The inning
He's
is
a
over.
consistent 5 ERA
One-
pitcher.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez. And the
Leading
start
off.
I don't know,
of
it's
the
still not
inning,
good.
it
It's
looks
not
like
good.
they've
The designated
decided
hitter.
to stick with the same
Number
reliever
44.
out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think.
And it's belted
gonna split the
high
gap.
and deep into right center. But that'll stay
Big
in
man's
the
gonna try for
park as
2.
it's off the wall. He'll get it into second.
And get
and he's
there.
able to hustle
He's
his
in
way
there,
up to
he's
Double
second
for
as he'll
Rowdy.
reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter.
When you play
The
with
third
fire,
baseman.
you have to expect to
Vladimir
get burned once in a while.
Guerrero
He's
Jr.
about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay.
Nice
Double
early
off
on
the
that
wall
one.
here.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 0-1. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
That's my kryptonite. Can't do much for those pitching in the outer part of the plate.
At the
Now
plate,
batter.
Reese McGuire.
Number
He flew
10.
out in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 down.
I could have tagged up on that. Throw pulled him off the bag.
The batter,
Brandon
number 3.
Drury will bat
Second
next.
baseman.
He's coming off
Brandon
a solo homer in his
Drury.
previous trip. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Another RBI for Brandon Drury on the double.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Lourdes
The right
is
field.
not having a
Bounces
good, not having a
over
good
the
game
wall,
here.
but I don't
Lourdes.
think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score.
0 for
and
5,
he was going
Lourdes.
to
That
wind
ain't
up
too
at
good.
second.
And we'll have to leave it
Too
there. as
good,
the play
boss.
is made. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks starting things for
Leading
his
off
side
for
in
the
the
Yankees,
ninth as they face
the
the
center fielder,
improbable odds
Aaron
of trying to come back in this one.
Hicks.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't
The
get
batter,
the bat off his shoulder
left
right there.
fielder,
And he struck out twice
Brett
before that one. So he's going to have
Gardner.
a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As he can't catch up on a
0-1.
fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Wow,
Now
talk
batting,
about being
shortstop,
efficient. How about 6
Tyler.
pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Tyler Wade is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And this is swung on.
Okay, so what's
and
his
missed.
ERA at right now? It's been going down like 1 point.
But with that, they
So
find
it isn't
themselves down
better,
to their final
assuming he gets
strike
this
here
out.
afternoon. Swing.
We got his
and a
ERA
miss. It
down
struck
from what
him
it
out,
was
and that'll do it
coming
here
into the
as
outing. I believe it was
ballgame is
5.18.
over.
We got it down to 5.14. Way to finish strong. Bonus for blowout. Fuck the Yankees. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah. Don't expect many more playing opportunities. Although I'm surprised I'm getting another one before the month of September. Beat strong contender for morale boost. The only one I'm expecting to get now is the wins record. Heading into the final month, though, the AL East is pretty much guaranteed to have everyone finish under 500 at this point. The Rays are the best bet to not do that, but they're not looking too good. Indians and Twins still battling neck and neck for the Central. Angels and A's, same deal. Well, 2 games. But whichever, like I said, whichever teams don't win the division out of those 4, the 2 non-division winners are going to play in the wild card game. And the Central team will host the wild card. Philly, wow, look at this 4-team dogfight for the NL East. 4 teams, 2 tied. Braves a game and a half back. Nats 2 games back. The Braves bounced back from not having a good year to getting pretty hot at the right time. Cubs are starting to have the Central on lock, 6-game lead, and the Dodgers have the West already unlocked. So it looks like the wild card is going to be an all-East wild card unless the Reds have something to say about it. But we'll see about that. Zachy P on the mound.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
Jackson warming up.
Only down by 1. All they
ERA's
need to
above
do is
1.
get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra
that.
base hit away from tying this thing up.
A swinging strike, and now
Was
it's
down
0-2.
under .5 at one point.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
That's one thing I hate about.
Here's
I always
pitch to him.
like, not always, but a lot of the
High
times
fly
I'll have
ball out to
really good
straightaway
closing
center.
pitchers, like somebody, regardless of if it's a closer or
Under
not.
this one is
Whoever
Grichuk,
is
and
my
there are
9th inning
2
guy
away now.
will have an amazing year. I mean, like Zach Britton 2016, you know, potential Cy Young, or Eric Gagne 2003 Cy Young. I think it was 03. Whatever year Gagne won the Cy Young.
The 0-1.
Caliber performances
No ball, 2 strikes.
from March to
So far, this
late
has been a
August.
terrific outing for this guy, throwing well, keeping
You
his
know,
pitches to
an ERA
High
as
in
low
the
as
air
the
and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder.
not robbable. Oh, actually,
Still
that might have been.
ranging back.
That
That
was
one is out of here. This game
Let's please XER right now. Oh.
Now batting.
is tied. That'll bring up the
Matt.
power hitter, Matt
Olson.
Olson.
Tough
Fourth
out.
trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching
So,
in this one.
you know, like I said,
Oh, two,
until
to watch.
late August and then all of a sudden in
Behind 0-2 now.
September, that ERA will go from 0.3, 0.4, 0.5,
Into the corner
somewhere
and
in
slicing
that,
foul.
you know, unreal category of
Here
top
comes the
tier
0-2.
elite seasons for a closer.
One ball,
Well
2
below
strikes.
the
Down.
knees,
To
laid
about
off
where
on
Luke
the
Jackson is,
changeup
which
there.
is, I mean, still
Well,
very
that's a smart
fucking
miss there.
good. I mean, probably
Sometimes
the,
guys will chase it
one of the
down
best
there,
in all of
especially
baseball,
when they're in protect
but,
mode on an
you know,
0-2
it's
count.
not as crazy.
Here's the 1-2.
You know, it's up a whole point.
1 run,
Come on, I
6
really want you to get
hits,
this out, Zach.
and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Right 3 called, and
Very
the
pissed
inning
about
is
that home
over.
run. But whatever.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Batting cleanup in this
Leading
one,
up,
but will
four
get
to
us
Robbie.
started
Mike Firestone,
here in
the
the
non-left
inning.
fielder.
They'll look to wake
Chaos
up the
there.
bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about
Hernandez.
with just a single.
I'll tell you what,
notch
you're
on
doing
the
a good job if
scoreboard,
you're holding
but
this
you
lineup
have
to
give
1 run.
Credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit well towards the
Damn it.
hole.
Toward the hole, that was right at the shortstop.
What
What are you talking about? Oh my God,
Now
what
batting.
dumbness.
Center fielder.
Dumbness.
Randall.
Only run of the game was
Stepping in,
Randall
Grichuk.
Grichuk solo shot his
Got
last
a
time
hit
up.
in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. It's a high fly
Just missed
ball
that
headed
one.
for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
And I mean
And
just missed
that
that
nearly
one.
broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
I gotta warm someone up besides Luke Jackson in case it's not. We don't get the lead here.
And right into the shift.
Which at this rate,
This will wind up foul.
the way the
Still
shadows and the sun
0-2.
are, I wouldn't count on it. I'm a BJ Cole and Anthony Bass.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep
Jackson,
to
get back
left.
up.
This one's got plenty of distance.
Randall Gritchick way out
Into
here
the
again.
second deck and gone.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and
Your
slam the door
attention,
on this
please.
one.
Jake Diekman.
Now pitching for the
Here comes Bob
Athletics.
Melvin now out of the Oakland
Number
dugout.
38.
Fuck
And
Jake
it would
Diekman.
appear
DK.
he's seen enough of his
McCormick.
starters
CJ
this
McCormick.
afternoon. So he'll depart after getting
Still a
one out here
left-handed
in
sinker
the eighth,
baller.
but he's in line to take the loss, barring
there.
a late turnaround.
Laureano's
And he
great
will
center
make
fielder.
the play. 2 away now.
Take that.
Now batting. Number
Coming
44.
forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He singled his last time up. This is pulled into right. Biscotti will get there, and he puts it away to
Luke Jackson.
all set
Come
to start
on.
the 9th in this
Yo,
one.
come
And
on.
standing in is the DH, Mark.
The designated
So his ERA is 1.16.
hitter.
Luke Jackson
Mark
comes out of the
Canna.
bullpen to shut
Your
things
attention,
down
please.
here in the ninth.
Now
Ninth
pitching
See,
inning
that
underway
sometimes
now
I don't
as the
see it
first
called a
pitch is
strike.
taken
Number
for a cold
7.
I
strike.
think it should be called a strike. I have my strike zone set to perfect,
Jackson.
Popped him up.
and by perfect definition of the strike
Has
zone, that's
room
a
in
strike.
foul territory.
However, even with the
He's got
strike
it
zone
one
set to
away.
perfect, that pitch doesn't always get called a strike.
Now
So
batting.
what's the deal with that? So that out got his ERA
And
down.
that'll
one.
bring in
See?
Matt Chapman.
Matt.
Would really use
So
a
that's
knock
the
here,
thing
0
now.
for
Like
3
his
in the
his
game
ERA is
so
barely
far.
moving
Oh,
because
one's
he
the count.
pitches
It's
so
0-1.
well. That one run is going to make a big difference,
Hit in
sort
the
of,
air
but
to
at the same
left.
time, not too much, because he pitches so well. So that when he gives up the run, it's not going to make too much of a difference. When he gets
is
out,
gonna
it's
get
not going
there
to make
as
much
he
of a difference
backs
either.
up to put it away. And there
So
are
like,
2
if I wanted
gone
his
now.
ERA to be a sub 1,
Now batting.
I would need him to record 15 more
And
outs
that'll bring in
without
Ramon
giving up a
Laureano.
run.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch.
To win.
This ball game is over.
Yeah, now don't expect anything other than the wins record, which is, I think, this, because that was win like 111. Yep. So it's September 5th, and we have a chance to set the all-time wins record. And this is good because I get to set my September shit. Because Ryu should be number 1, Lin 2. I actually might even do Plesac 2, Lin 3. Alex Manoah got called up, which is nice and all. Nate Pearson 4, but Tanner Roark has not been bad. So I'm going to put Tanner Roark in for Nate Pearson. I'll give Manoah. Actually, I'll put Manoah in the bullpen too. Fuck it. Roark 4, Pearson 5. Jackson's the closer with Baraki and Wilmer Font as setup guys. Second to last time I have to set my lineup, the last time being the playoffs. Travis Shaw should be in the lineup. And Derek Fisher should not be. Derek Fisher, the September call-up for the roster. Don't dislike that. I mean, Derek Fisher's alright. But, I'm going to do that. That. And that. And then we do Cavan. Lourdes, Bo, Teoscar, Randall, Travis, Rowdy, Vlad, Reese. Switch that. And that. That. Kevin, Lourdes, Bo, Teoscar, Randall, Travis, Vlad, Reese, lefties with a DH. Rowdy is in instead of Shaw. And then Cavan, Bo, Teoscar, Randall. I'm going to swap these two. Randall, Teoscar, Lourdes, Vogelbach, Jansen, Rowdy, Brandon Drake. No DH means U2 switch. Oh, I hope that didn't come across the mic. Although I'm sure it did. I'm actually going to double check that quick. Jeez. It's funny. Okay. Switch that. And that. And that. Cavan, Bo, Randall, Teoscar, Vogelbach, or Lourdes, Vogelbach, Jansen, Vlad. All set. Down 2-0 in the top of the 8th.
The Jays, should they come out on top in this one, would set an all-time record for wins in a season.
Yeah, and I don't think we need to emphasize what a monumental accomplishment that would be. It would
Anthony Bass on the bump.
one heck of a feather in the cap for this team, who has already tied one of the most hallowed records in all of baseball.
Fouled off. And a changeup swung on.
Like, imagine the 2020. Let the kids play Toronto Blue
He
Jays.
certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there.
In the first week of September, setting the all-time wins record in a single season. Think about how much coverage the Warriors got when they won 73 games in the NBA, breaking the all-time wins record for their single season.
He strikes him out as well. So
I mean, they were the team of basketball for 5-6 years.
Designated hitter.
Jose Martinez is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike
Their
one.
3 finals
Behind
wins
0-2 now.
and their 5 finals appearances. Game 7
runs,
against Cleveland,
3
they
hits,
lost.
and no errors for
Getting
Tampa
beat
Bay
by
so
Toronto
far.
last year.
And the inning will continue as that's through for
And
a
they're still
two-out hit.
poised next year to come back.
Well, when
Steph
you're going
Curry
as well
will
as
be
he
healthy.
is, not even
Klay
a
Thompson will be
two-strike
healthy.
count is going to get in your way.
Draymond is still
Matt,
there.
he's having a monster season. Well
shortstop,
over
And they're going to
300.
get a good pick.
Right
or
there, when
draft
you're
or
feeling
trade
that
it for a
confident at the
star.
plate, it doesn't
Probably
matter
sign
what the
someone.
count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel
Count
confident.
0-2.
Behind 0-2 now.
You know, they're young and good. Kind of like
Hard
this
hit
team
ball
here.
to short. Panic is there. Throw on
He's
the
up.
second
That's
for the force. And the
All right, I'm
side is
pulling Joe
retired.
Panic for Bo Bichette. I'm getting sick of not being able to use Bo Bichette.
Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the
Leading off
outfielder,
for the
Derek
Jays.
Fisher.
Even
The
though
center
we're moving
fielder,
into the back end of this
Derek.
game, they're only down by a
Damn it,
couple
Derek
runs.
Fisher.
You know that old slogan,
I was
a
thinking
boop
about
and a
pulling you
blast?
too, but
They could certainly use that right now.
because if I don't
Shorey
win
is
this
under it
game,
to
it's not
make
going
the
to give me the
catch
next
for the first
opportunity.
down.
Like tomorrow's game, be like, oh, it's at the all-time wins record. It'll just do it, and I won't get any momentum.
Now batting.
Now
Number
back to the
44.
top of the lineup, stepping in, Rowdy
got a
Tellez.
sinker.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Took something
Damn
off
it, that
there,
was a
but this is
hanging
hit well
changeup.
anyway, out to deep
Missed it,
center.
it's not gone.
Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On
I
the
tried to pull
warning
it too,
track,
and I
he
ended
makes the
up
catch.
perfect timing it.
Third
Kinda
baseman,
sucks.
number
Ready
3.
once again,
Brandon
Drury. He was a ground-out
Drury.
victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left.
Well, it's Ryan Yarborough,
And
close
that's
to
gonna
100 pitches
land
in the
foul.
yellow for energy.
2 outs, nobody on. Base
And then
runner
this
here
lineup.
feels like
Like,
it would
this
really
lineup's
change the
gonna shut out.
complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
It's a big
Not
2-out
in
double
time,
Brandon
but
Drury.
he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited
batter,
about.
number
Yeah,
2.
rally can begin with the
Shortstop.
single swing of the bat.
Go.
This might be
Don't
their
even
chance right here.
Your
They've
attention,
struggled
please.
to produce a lot of runs,
Pinch
but
hitting for the
there
Blue
he is at
Jays.
second base.
Number
a shot
11.
to the outfield scores him. Then who
Whoa.
knows what kind of role they can get on.
Yes.
Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Pulled
Damn it.
high in the air out to left field. Wendell makes the catch.
I knew I shouldn't have moved the stick. I didn't with True.
Bichette will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. First
Number
delivery
11.
to him on the way. Ji-Man Choi is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And it's fouled away. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Now
this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row. Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Now let's swap up the location.
Aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed.
The issue is now I've either got to face Yarbrough in the ninth, the sinker who's shut us out through 8, or they're going to go to their closer, which is most likely going to be Nick Anderson, who I have a terrible time hitting, or a guy like Diego Castillo, or what's his name, Jose Alvarado, or whoever it is, Jose Alvarez. Someone in their bullpen throws like a 102 two-seamer and has a sinker.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need.
So they're not making this easy for me, even on beginner.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And now the second pitch of the inning.
He's in the red for energy. This is pitch number 100. I should be shelling him.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
As far as I took that pitch and hit it that deep.
Be pulled in, just
in that direction.
The warning track for the first down.
Now batting. The right fielder. Randall.
Two guys with 90 power against lefties.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Oh my God.
To him on the mound.
You're fucking kidding me.
And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
I'm going to get shut out, and this is going to be the last game I play, so my momentum's going to be ass. I'll obviously get the wins record, but this is just going to absolutely put a screeching halt in the month of September for me.
They just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
So yeah, but now they got a lefty on the mound with Kevin Biggio
after the two-out success.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's
the batter, number 8,
really comfortable
second baseman.
Pitching from the stretch.
They were righty on the mound. I feel a little bit comfortable.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field.
He kept throwing pitches very like on the outer third, which I can't do anything with.
Is over.
Well, this was not the only shot they're going to get at it, but they could be disappointed that they let this one get away on the first try.
Comes through and pitches a gem for the most part, it looks like, but he gives up 2 runs, 1 run in the first, 1 run in the second. And that's all she wrote. Wow, it is giving me my an opportunity in the very next game. Pin a loss on a division rival. It's just completely Oh, the Padres also got Trevor Rosenthal? Oh, shit. They really are going all in. And Austin Nola, who's a good hitting catcher. I can't get shut out in back-to-back games, and especially by Baltimore, by Asher Wojciechowski.
Jays have built themselves a formidable margin atop the division. For a report on how they're handling their success, let's pay a visit to our friend Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I spoke with one of the coaches before the game today, and he made their position very clear. He told me complacency is not our friend. We're not about to start celebrating our achievements because we haven't achieved anything yet. He went on to say that there are still aspects of their total game that can be improved upon, and he emphasized the importance of peaking in the fall when it counts most.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center.
It's not deep right center at all.
Is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Biggio. Lifetime versus this pitcher. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Hanging curveball, 88 power, good timing, power swing, inning double play.
Digging in, Cedric Mullins.
Leading off for the Orioles.
I think I need to stop playing. I think now would be a good time to go to a shower. If I cannot win this game, let alone score any fucking.
Number 63.
Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now.
Number
the pitching
13.
staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here comes the first
third baseman.
Hunter Alberto.
0-1's the count.
Away now as he swings and misses at strike 1.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Font features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Oh, textbook slider there.
I got to count.
Back
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
I guess so.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up in there. A base hit. The throw to third. And
what a throw by Lourdes, but
just right there. He's able to keep his hands
the
inside
batter,
that
number
ball,
11.
stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Jose Iglesias stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I got the count.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
One there.
Beautiful double play to end the inning.
Needed
that big time.
Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He's
leading
working
off
on a 1 for 3.
Ryan Yarbrough shut us out. Now Asher Zachowski is through 7.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Okay, Lourdes, let's get started to the inning.
Through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So now to the plate.
Damn it.
High in the air out to center field.
I'm going to start moving the stick up and away in a second because it just seems like every pitch is on the outer third of the plate.
The batter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. This is line to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
All right, good. We'll take hits there.
Right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher,
Randall,
are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball.
Look at us on the board.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Thank God we're not getting shut out anymore.
Now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead
with a
strike 1.
sinker.
Boy, that didn't work in that
Your
situation.
attention,
Yeah,
please.
and guys have such
Now
put-away
pitching
pitches,
for
Dan.
the
You don't
Orioles.
want to go super deep in
Number
the count.
66.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Santander will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out
The
number
ballsy
2.
tag up.
And he is in there at third as the possible
44.
tying run. Rowdy Teller's the next to bat. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to
This is
change
a
that
terrible
right
September for us.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game.
I hate this, though. The game does this shit.
To do something productive.
Let's
go.
Look at this.
The fuck off my
Right
dick.
Fielder looking up.
It'll try to intentionally slow you down.
The crowd was
Sometimes forced slumps. You know, it's been proven, especially in the road to the show.
And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Line drive to left.
Come on, get over his head, get over his head. Damn it! I thought for sure that would have got over his head.
Puts it away.
Whatever. It's a big inning right there.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter,
Leading
Anthony
on
Santander.
for the Orioles,
and it was quite a turn of events
fielder,
we witnessed in the last
Anthony
half. A lot of runs put up on the board. We've got a very close game on our hands now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gurriel moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
the no doubles
Renato.
defense. Now the first pitch.
Renato
the count.
Swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And another foul ball. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready
now
to
batting,
deliver.
catcher,
Pedro Severino is in the two-way now as he looks at a called
Doing
strike
good so
one.
far.
They love the pitcher attack.
Ooh,
Oh,
good play
look
by
at the
Travis
sliding
Shaw.
Stop. Hats off
He's
to that
out.
one.
Travis Shaw
Nothing
getting it done
across
over there at first.
New inning set to get underway. And
Leading
next
off
to
for the
hit is
Blue
the
Jays,
catcher, Reese
the
McGuire.
catcher, number 10.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Santander is there. One quick out.
A lefty with a sinker is
The
just
batter,
fucking
number 8,
terrible.
second baseman.
And now back to the leadoff
Kevin
spot in the Blue Jays lineup.
Biggio.
Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward
Yeah, that was a
left center.
terrible fucking
Santander
double play.
waits on it. He's got it.
Power
and there are
swinging, a
two
hanging
down now.
curveball with 88 power, making good timing, and putting it
The
on
right
the
fielder,
ground.
number 13.
Ready now,
More than
Lourdes
bad.
Gurriel. 2
Gurriel.
hits in 4
Is
attempts
Jackson
to this
warming up?
point.
Yes,
First
he is.
pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Right
He's
fielder
there.
giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
All right, Luke Jackson.
Ready now
win
for
number
Baltimore.
117.
Leading off
Pat
for
Vallejo.
the
He's got a
Orioles,
hit in 3
the
at-bats
second
to this
baseman.
point.
Pat.
Luke Jackson.
Oh,
comes
no.
on
Also,
the
if Luke
plate.
Jackson gets this save and with a 1-2-3
Save here in the
ERA should
bottom
go
of the
down to
ninth inning.
1.08. I guarantee when I check the end of the year
swing and
stats,
a
the
miss.
ERA will
Strike
be
two.
like 1.5.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
This game is really testing my patience.
That, my friends, is
Well,
a Cardinal
his ERA
single.
will be like 1.7 now.
You can't give up the long ball.
Ruiz.
I think for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
I think Luke Jackson's
Good
second
ball
half
on the
really
slider there as he's way out in
symbolizes
front.
our second half,
That
other
front
than
door
that big
slider
win
is
streak,
a devastating pitch.
which I think was
By the time you realize
right
it's
at the
in
end
the
of the
zone, it's
second
too
half,
late.
or right at the
You
end of
can't
the
even
first
put a
half.
good swing on it.
I don't remember
So he
what it was.
punches him out and looking at the
Now
fastball.
batting.
It's just
Rio
been
number
Ruiz
31.
like
sent
still
packing for
good
the
to great,
first
but
out in the
like
bottom of the ninth.
just not the way it was all
The
season
0-1
prior.
delivery. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in
It was what 1.29.
control.
Oh, it is now 1.29.
0-2.
Did it not
Big
move after that first
fastball
out?
is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here
The
for
batter.
the home nine.
Number
There are
13.
2 away now. Andrew
So I would need
Velasquez
Luke
is at
Jackson
the plate as he takes a cold strike
to
one.
record
Tying run at the plate. The
27 more
0-1.
outs, so I would need him to get
This is
9
swung
saves.
on and lifted down the left field
now and the end
line,
of the
but
season
it'll
without
get
giving up
back
a
into
run.
the crowd as he jumps ahead of him
Assuming
now.
he gets this
0-2.
here.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to
So
get
we
the
need
possible
9
tying run to
perfect
the plate,
saves
but
for
could
Luke
not
Jackson between
cash
now and
in.
the end of the season.
Guys, it seems like this team just refuses to ever
Which I
let
don't
a
see
downward
happening.
trend get
I don't
any
think he'll
kind of
finish with
traction.
46 saves this late into the season.
Well, that's why they are where they are, Matt. They've been pretty unflappable when tested all season long. It tells you something about the character of this team, the way they respond to adversity. This team dropped a couple of games. They upped their energy a bit and got right back on.
All right, I think it's
track.
definitely time for me to go
the
shower
story
and
of
just take a little
champion, and this
quick
team
break.
Has been
It won't be a
looking
long
like
one.
real contender all
But still,
season long.
I'm just not playing good right now. I mean, that's probably it for the regular season anyways. So this will take me right to the postseason. Yep. 130 wins and 32 losses. We expected to win 108. We won 22 more than that. A blistering second half, 5 stars. First in division, first in batting, first in pitching, 23rd in fielding. A plus for the front office. In the ALDS, we are taking on the Cleveland Indians. So it's almost like we have 5-game series, assuming we sweep them. Or a 6-game series. Look at the final standings. We won the East. No one else in the East finished above 500. The Orioles with 100 losses. Everyone else under 500 in the East. The Rays, 3 games under 500 in second place. The Twins ended up taking the Central by 2 games with 100 wins even. The A's ended up taking the West over the Angels in a game 163. Both teams were 93 and 69. So they had a game 163. Then the Angels went to Cleveland for the wild card game after dropping game 163 just to lose the wild card game. The Mets end up taking the East, and I was correct. It ended up still being a 14 dogfight. The Nationals end up falling short, and then the Braves and the Phillies take the 2 wild cards. I was right that it would be an all-East wild card. The Cubs take the Central as expected, and Dodgers same with them. The Braves hosted the wild card against the Phillies. No 163s there. So Oakland's already up 1-0 on Minnesota. New York Mets are already up 2-0 over Chicago. And the Braves are already up 2-0 over the Dodgers. Man, if we got a Braves-Mets LCS, that would be kind of surprised. I thought for sure Chicago and LA would both be better than the East teams. I'll set my shit now. Pitching rotation should be Hyunjin Ryu for game 1, but Lance Lynn is in there, so whatever. It's fine. Lance Lynn game 1, Ryu game 2, Plesac game 3. I'm fine with that. Tanner Roark or Nate Pearson for game 4. I'm going to go with Roark. I think he had a better year. 3.47. 3.1, yeah. So we'll go Tanner Roark for the game 4, Pearson for game 5. Chase Anderson and Sam Gaviglio, long-term relief in the pen. Luke Jackson as my closer for sure, with Ryan Barucki and Wilmer Font as my setups. Anthony Bass, AJ Cole, and Jordan Romano as my bullpen arms. All good in the hood there. Lineup. One last time, got to set this right. Just going to switch. Travis Shaw's in center field again for some fucking reason. I made a mistake there. I want to do that. Then that. And then that. And then all's right with positions. Cavan, Lourdes, Bo, Teoscar, Randall, Shaw, Tellez, Vlad. Ooh, Vision Discipline and Clutch went up. I'm going to switch these two, I think, now. Nah, Tellez and Shaw were good back-to-back. And then McGuire. So look at this. 84, 85, 86, 86, 86, 80, 82 for my lineup. And I've got an 80 on the bench and a 79 on the bench. So that's a solid lineup on paper, just off the overalls alone. With no DH, Travis Shaw takes over instead of Rowdy Tellez at first base. Everyone else seems to be in the correct positions other than these two. Lourdes Gurriel cannot play center, so he plays right instead. Cavan, Lourdes, Bo, Teoscar, Randall, Travis, Vlad, McGuire. Against lefties with a DH, you are out of the lineup for Vogelbach. And Vogelbach will play first base. Tellez will DH. Lourdes will play. Vlad Guerrero Jr. can certainly not play center field. So that's crazy. Again, I don't understand the game's process thinking that. Cavan 1, Bo 2, Randall 3, Teoscar 4, Lourdes 5, Vogelbach 6, Tellez 7, Vlad 8. I'm going to do Tellez 7, Danny 8, Vlad 9. Wow, Vlad Guerrero's hitting 9. That's how you know a good lineup is a good lineup. Okay, so switch you two, and then switch you two. And actually, I don't even have to move positions other than these two. Cavan, Bo, Randall, Teoscar, Lourdes, Vogelbach, Jansen, Vlad. Look at that lineup right there. All set in stone. We're good to go. Auto saving, please wait. Time to go shower. See you later.